Alright, response video to the bullshit in the Vloggerhood. Yes, the Vloggerhood. I say with contempt. Yeah, well, I officially, hate this site a lot more than I hate YouTube now. It's just the duplicity that goes on here, the game playing, the bullshit. Renetto, it is such a fucking joke for you to sit there and say, I've duped somebody, because I won't explain to you exactly what I've done in my 49 years with my life. When we see what happens, as soon as you let any detail of your personal life get out, people don't use that information in any kind of context. No, they abuse that information. You've done it again, okay? So we've had at least 4 videos that have brought up my disability and basically implied I'm collecting a welfare check, okay? No, not that I paid into an insurance program. No paying attention to the fact that I became disabled when I was 13 years old, effectively. That's when the disability started. That's when my life started getting narrower and narrower and narrower. But look, I've made my little agoraphobia videos. I could make, the irony is I could make one on YouTube and I could post it. This Captain Awesome had the same problem over there, except not as severe. But anyway, so I made one over there and I posted it without ratings, without comments. People did see it, but it was never used against me over there. But I come under this little shithole, and you goddamn better not even mention any aspect of your personal life, because these little weasels will try to use it against you. And you are nothing better than the, Johnny-come-latelys who end up outside somebody's house with a video camera in March and take a picture of somebody's house and say, dump. Okay, what a dump. Okay, because even though they know what the house looks like in the summer, and even they know it's a charming little place most of the time, they'll sit there and skew and pervert the truth for their purposes. All right, so now you've allowed people to pervert the truth here, and you've perverted the truth. You've said, I somehow owe you a thank you because I bought an insurance policy, and I could just make the obvious analogy that I bet you curse your insurance company when it comes to trying to collect your benefits and do this and do that. You don't praise your insurance company, say thank you very much, insurance company, for taking my premiums. I mean, it's just such a pile of shit. The game you are fucking playing. So yeah, I'm not going to explain my life, but I can tell you that yes, I've saved my money, and I've done petitions, and I've sent out mailings, and I've done all this bullshit, and I'm not going to fucking do that, because why should I explain to you? Why should I owe you anything as terms of to defend my life and my credibility to speak my mind? Fuck you. It's just outrageous when we see what we get for it, the respect we get for it in return. We get nothing. There's no respect for the truth here. So anyway, fuck that shit. So you can make up any story you want. I'll make up a fucking story I want to about you too. How's that? So in my own brain, I can turn you into a piece of shit, but at least I won't make my opinion public. I won't make videos about what a fucking piece of shit I think you are. Okay, because of the lies I've built inside of my head about every fucking interaction you've had with a human being in your motherfucking life. Alright, I won't bother with that character assassination. So, anyway, it's just so fucking funny that you people, you think you know what the fuck you're doing, you have no fucking clue. And that's the whole problem. You can't tell the difference between words like jackass and liar, between words like fucktard and leech. Ones that invade into somebody's private life and character, and ones that are just some sort of generic insult like, God, how could you be so motherfucking stupid? All right, you can't tell the difference. You can't see the line that there's supposed to be here. All right, where the stuff goes out and the stuff isn't supposed to come back in. All right, this is supposed to reach into your personal life and start obliging you to defend your personal life. All right, but you think that's legitimate. But yeah, your expectation, especially when you consider my name here, you know, I live in this town, all right? People who do associate with me and other things, I can only afford so much liability, all right? I mean, yeah, go ahead, beat up on the messenger, but I mean, there's a price that's paid for that. And certainly, if I had this fucking goddamn video thing to do over again, no fucking way would I get on camera. No fucking way would I talk honestly about real life in the real world, because jackasses like you will make somebody pay for it, because they will have to re-explain the truth to you assholes. You know? So fuck you so fucking thoroughly. It's just disgusting. I mean, you even brought up something with a stroke. Yeah, well, I had a stroke 5 years ago. Okay, you know what I got from the system? An $800 bill. That's what I got from the system. Okay, for blood tests. Otherwise, I got nothing. Okay, it was my stroke and all my fucking problem. So fuck you. I mean, really, I owe you nothing. The whole reason why I make the point that I'd rather be dead is, I'd rather be dead than live in a society like this, a jackass society. I was so reluctant to ever go on disability. I sold everything I owned in my life before I'd even consider it. I mean, things had to get horribly desperate, because I just had that feeling there's some asshole out there resenting it, saying, who the fuck are you to get $600 a month, even though you paid into the fucking system, thousands of dollars. I mean, obviously, I didn't have time to build up a huge amount of Social Security payments into my fund, but it was certainly enough to pay for my existence for a few years. And so, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to defend my life to you. And if you want to sit there and play some weasel game where somehow I'm speaking untrue and I'm not speaking from my heart and I'm duping people with some sort of lie because I'm not living it, fuck you. I mean, I can't even say those words any clearer to you. I've done nothing to be ashamed of. Really. Nothing. I've crossed no person. I've fucked nobody over. I've played no manipulative game. I've taken advantage of no one. So fuck you. Well, anyway. So whatever. I don't know what you think your future is here. I don't know what these people think the future is here. But this is a shithole. Okay? It's nothing. There's no advantage to being here. There's no fun little feelings. There's no anything. I mean, I've acquired absolute contempt for the fucking moderators. I mean, they're just part of this fucking disgusting system. So, they're playing this game like we all should be vloggers and we should all be personal. We should all feel like we can talk about our real lives. No, you damn don't do it. I'm warning you, don't open your motherfucking mouth on this goddamn place. Don't talk about anything personal, because these fuckers will use it against you. Because if you allow them to know anything about you personally, even see your motherfucking face, okay, they're going to sit there when it's to their convenience, when it's acceptable to their politics, they're going to use it to destroy you or attempt to knock you down. All right, because that's what they are. They're weasels. They have no sense of rules. Go read the comment that I had with Tom. Okay, this psychologist guy, he doesn't fucking know the difference between personal invasions and words like asshole and fucktard. He can't see the difference between those things. He can't see the difference between me calling somebody a fucktard and maybe somebody being outside my house videotaping my house, or somebody saying I'm on welfare when I'm collecting Social Security disability, which is an insurance fund you pay into. Okay? He can't see the difference between these things. It's no difference. So I mean, this is fail. This is gigantic, preposterous, stupid fail. So whatever your future is, it's not going to be my future. That's for certain. So whatever. I mean, I've basically made my points here. There's other subjects I could bring up and talk about, but what's the point? All right? Because it's always going to just come back to this shit. Okay? You're going to keep demanding that somehow I explain my personal life to defend my credibility, to speak my mind. You're not going to judge my words. You're not going to sit there and say, well, what's he saying? No, you're just going to keep, I mean, anybody can play this game, can't they? You just use the assassin fascinate somebody with some kind of bullshit in their personal life to somehow diminish the credibility of the simple phrases coming out of their mouth. But fuck it. I mean, who needs to play the game? I don't need to play that game. Like I said, I can make videos. They're just images. And, I can make my damn point. Okay? So, my stupid face and hair don't need to be a liability. I mean, they're probably just a liability anyway. I could probably make a more persuasive argument without being personal about it. Okay? But you've done nothing but demonstrate the dangers of vlogging, not the advantages of it. What's the fucking advantage? What is the fucking advantage about getting the least bit personal, the least bit real? There's no advantage whatsoever. There's nothing but liability. And you've proven it you made it so fucking obvious. So, yeah, let's just exchange, imagery with words and have our argument, and then we won't have anything to argue with then. We won't have any personalities to attack. So, fuck you. Really hard and unpleasantly. You stupid. Assholes, fucktards, jackasses. Yeah, so I have, contempt. I have contempt. Yes, contempt that's kind of gone full circle into what a ludicrous mistake I made coming to this shithole. So, whatever. Heidi and Pip and whatever. You think you're doing something productive here? No, sorry. Yeah, you're just part of the evil empire. You're carrying little flowers, but it's the evil empire.